Robert Irwin, the charismatic Australian conservationist and television personality, has always been known for his unfiltered authenticity, a trait inherited from his legendary father, the late Steve Irwin. But in a candid conversation that peels back the layers of his high-profile life, Robert has revealed the intricate and often overwhelming hurdles he faces when it comes to matters of the heart. Dating, for someone whose every move is scrutinized under the relentless glare of public attention, isn't just a casual pursuit. It's a meticulously navigated minefield where privacy is a luxury few can afford. As he steps into the spotlight not only as a wildlife advocate but also as a contestant on the glitzy dance floor of Dancing with the Stars, Robert's reflections on romance offer a poignant glimpse into the human side of fame, where vulnerability clashes with visibility in ways that can leave even the most grounded individuals feeling exposed and adrift. Imagine this. You're a young man in your 20s, passionate about preserving the wild corners of the world, from the sun-baked savannas of Africa to the lush rainforests of Australia. Your days are filled with adrenaline-fueled adventures, rescuing endangered species, hosting educational shows that captivate millions, and carrying forward a family legacy that has inspired generations. Yet, amidst this whirlwind of purpose and excitement, there's a quiet ache for connection, for someone to share the highs and lows with, someone who sees beyond the cameras and the cheers. For Robert, this longing is compounded by the invisible barriers erected by his public persona. "I never change what I say, what I do, who I am one bit, wherever I am," he confessed in an extensive interview, his voice steady but laced with the weight of experience. "There's no mask to slip on, no alternate self to retreat into when the world feels too close. It's just me and I stand by who I am," he emphasized, a declaration that speaks volumes about his integrity but also underscores the exhaustion of constant exposure. This raw honesty stems from a life where boundaries blur effortlessly. Robert's family, the Irwins, have long been synonymous with openness. Terry Irwin, his mother, has shared the family's grief and triumphs with grace, while his sister Bindi has built a career blending advocacy with personal storytelling. But for Robert, the transition from a behind-the-scenes role at Australia Zoo to a front-and-center celebrity has amplified the stakes. Every outing, every whispered conversation, risks becoming fodder for viral clips and speculative headlines. "Holy moly, that's so challenging to navigate," he admitted, the colloquialism a nod to his Aussie roots, grounding his words in relatability. The digital age, with its insatiable appetite for content, turns fleeting moments into eternal echoes. A simple coffee date? It's dissected on social media before the cup has cooled. A spontaneous laugh shared with a friend? It's meme-ified and misconstrued by morning. TikTok, that voracious beast of brevity, ensures that anything you do will be on there the next day, transforming personal milestones into public spectacles without consent or context. Yet, Robert's approach to this chaos is a testament to his resilience. He doesn't shy away from the discomfort. Instead, he leans into it, using it as fuel for growth. This mindset, forged in the unforgiving Australian outback where survival demands adaptability, has served him well in his professional endeavors. From co-hosting Crikey, It's the Irwins to spearheading global conservation campaigns, Robert has mastered the art of turning scrutiny into spotlight for good causes. But romance? That's uncharted territory, a realm where vulnerability isn't just a risk, it's the entry fee. He dreams of a partnership built on mutual respect and shared wonder, someone who can match his zest for life without being overshadowed by it. "I love to surround myself with people that are kind, that are positive and are up for an adventure," he shared in another revealing chat, his eyes lighting up at the thought. Kindness isn't just a preference, it's a necessity in a world that often rewards cynicism. Positivity, too, acts as an anchor, countering the tidal waves of public opinion that can erode even the sturdiest spirits. Adventures for Robert aren't mere escapades, they're the essence of his existence. Picture trekking through crocodile-infested waters at dawn, the air thick with humidity and the thrill of discovery, or scaling rocky cliffs to tag a rare bird species, heart pounding in sync with nature's rhythm. These are the moments that define him, the ones that make the solitude of fame bearable. Because at the end of the day, I feel so grateful that every single day for me is an adventure, he reflected, gratitude weaving through his words like a lifeline. This profound appreciation isn't performative, it's the core of his being, a philosophy passed down from his father, who taught him that life's true riches lie in its unpredictability. Traveling to the farthest reaches of the globe, from the icy expanses of Antarctica, where penguins waddle in oblivious joy, to the vibrant coral reefs teeming with life, Robert encounters wonders that humble and exhilarate. His mission for wildlife conservation isn't a job, it's a calling, one that demands he confront poachers, habitat loss and climate threats head-on, often at great personal cost. In this tapestry of triumphs, the idea of sharing it all with a soulmate becomes almost poetic. I'm traveling all corners of the world, I've got my mission for wildlife conservation, I get to do some pretty cool things, he mused, the understatement belying the magnitude of his achievements. Awards for environmental advocacy, partnerships with international NGOs, and a burgeoning role in entertainment that blends dance with storytelling, these are the threads of a life richly woven. But the honor of companionship elevates it all. I feel very grateful and I would be honored, I would love to share that with someone special, he added, the sincerity cutting through the noise of celebrity. It's a sentiment that resonates deeply in an era where relationships are often commodified, reduced to photo ops and PR stunts. For Robert, it's about authenticity, late-night talks under starlit skies, collaborative efforts in the field, and quiet support during the grueling shoots that leave him drained yet fulfilled.